Well, gang, I guess I owe you an explanation. This is not a clickbait video, but as you can obviously tell behind me, my truck capper is off. It is sitting in my garage, and I am moving this channel in a little bit different direction, and I'll explain why. There's really three main reasons why I've decided to kind of switch gears here with my camping setup. One, with the truck topper on the truck, I needed to lose a lot of weight off of this truck, and with the camper shell, the bed, the cabinet, all the stuff that I keep in the back of the bed, I was able to lose about 350 pounds. And you'll see in the next video here coming up the next couple of weeks why I needed to shave off that weight on this truck. But that is one of the main reasons. The other reason is, and just to be blunt with you folks, I don't want to say I was getting burnt out, but I was running out of ideas and ways to keep the videos fresh and entertaining, and it just seemed like I was doing the same thing every single week, and I know I was getting bored, and I'm just not into putting out videos that are boring or not entertaining or not fun for you to watch, because that's the whole point of this. This isn't my real job. I go out camping because I like it, but I do like to make, you know, funny and entertaining videos, and just week after week after week of doing the same thing, I got bored, and I know you folks had to have gotten bored too. And I guess the third and final thing is, I was doing this every single week, and yeah, I camp one night a week, but it takes about 2 days beforehand to get everything ready, go to the store, get food, get packed up, and then I come home on Friday, edit the video. So it's just one camping night a week, but it takes a lot longer than just one day. And it was taking up a lot of my time, and I want to spend more time with my kids, with my family, and take them camping more often. So it was just, it just kind of all culminated this past month why I decided to switch up the channel. Now, I am not going to stop YouTube. I'm not going to stop camping. In fact, I've got a whole garage full of items that I'm building a new camping setup currently for this truck. It's going to be completely different, and it is super crazy windy out here right now, folks. I hope you can hear me. But I do know that you folks who have subscribed, and thank you very much, you know, subscribe to the channel because you want to watch camping. So I am going to continue camping, albeit with a brand new, completely different type of setup. And I'm probably going to be going down to every other week just so I can continue to keep making fresh and entertaining videos. It's kind of hard to come up with new stuff every single week. And again, I don't want to put out boring content because that's not good for anybody, right? So that's kind of the deal. I hope you folks understand my decision. I am excited about what I have in store, and of course I'm going to be making videos showing you folks what I am building along the way. We're going to have solar, we're going to have onboard power, we're going to have diesel heaters, we're going to have air conditioning units in the summer, a whole bunch of good stuff. So I'm excited about it. I hope you folks will be too, and of course I'll be showing that to you folks as soon as I get all of my items together here at home that I need to start actually building it, which should be in about 2 weeks is what I'm hoping. So that's kind of the scoop, folks. That's where my head is, and that's where I think I want to move the channel. So obviously, thanks so much for subscribing and watching my videos, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks they will be more fresh and they'll be more entertaining. But part of the new setup is obviously my truck is wide open now, and I've always had roll-up tonneau covers, I think that's how you say it, and I needed something a little bit different for my new setup. So I was this close to buying a backflip hard flip-up tonneau cover. It was in my Amazon cart, and I did not want to spend $1,500 on a tonneau cover, so I ended up getting one that was half the price. I don't know if it's going to last as well, but I just had a hard time swallowing that $1,200, $1,300 pill for the backflip. So I ended up getting kind of a knockoff brand from ROCTRUK, and I'm going to be installing that today because this is going to be an integral part to my next camping setup. And I've been wanting to put this thing on for the last 2 weeks, and today's a Sunday afternoon, kids are outside playing, and I've got nothing else better to do. So I'm going to take you along the journey of getting this thing installed and kind of show you, you know, if it was worth my $600. So let's do it. So the first thing I got to do is get the weather stripping installed on the back here, which this took me forever to get cleaned, I guess because of the gasket that was on my actual camper shell. So I'm going to get some rubbing alcohol. Just make sure this is clean really good so it sticks. And this stuff, and this tonneau cover comes with this foam to kind of help the weather, to kind of help the waterproofing. I don't know if it's going to be 100% waterproof, but it'll be close. I'm going to cut this to length. Peel that back and back. Okay, now this is technically the part that's going to set up against my cab window. And we got to install, it looks like, these little buckles that are going to hold it to the side. Now you get to manhandle this thing and put it on the back and get it centered up. Okay. Come up under here and tighten these buckles down. Fold it back down. Make sure everything's lining up properly. Alright, so now you just take these handles and you screw it onto this post here, kind of loosely, just to get it, I guess, just be able to sit there. And these actually will clamp down in this little channel here when you have this folded up so it doesn't flop around. Alright, well now we got the kids out here playing with chalk, and I'm just going to start folding this thing out like an accordion. And there are rubber gaskets on the sides that are going to hopefully help keep some of the water out. But see, now these are going to come out and secure up underneath the bed, in theory. All right. So that's going to close up there. Locks in. Let's tighten that up just a hair. There we go. And these actually come with like little safety pins to keep these handles from going anywhere, just in case. So it doesn't cover a whole lot of the tailgate, obviously, but I think that's just because of the way that Ford makes these tailgates. But there's about ½ an inch of coverage down the back of the tailgate. And of course there's weather stripping all down the sides, foam underneath here, foam underneath the front, and you cannot fold this last panel up. I think that might be the difference with the back flip, is that you can actually fold this last panel up toward the, up on your glass. This you can't. I wish you could, but it does have a couple of buckles here to fold them back and keep the two panels here folded up and kind of secured. But just know that, this panel, you cannot fold it all the way up. So you technically lose about 1.5 feet of your actual bed from this panel right here. But overall, I think for half the price of a back flip, so far I'm pretty happy with it. You know, of course, only time will tell how well it works out, but gang, I know that video might have been a bit of a shocker to everyone, but I just ask you guys be a little patient with me. I'm sitting here staring at all of my goodies that I'm waiting to put together to show you folks what my next setup is going to be. But I just needed my truck back. I needed to save that weight, and I'm gonna, you know, obviously I need a little bit more time here at home with the family and to be able to bring you folks better content. Not quite as often, but I have big plans and I hope it's going to work out for everyone. But we will see you next week. So I do have another special video in the works already that I will be publishing next Friday. So gang, we'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.